From being at the heart of the Depp versus Heard defamation case to increasing his company's value by playing make-believe, here are the most controversial moments from Elon Musk's career. Musk's an eccentric man who's made headlines plenty of times over the years. I mean, at this point, folks are expecting him to do something crazy at least once a week. Remember when Musk was at the heart of the Depp versus Heard defamation case? It's like the man's everywhere, even between two high-profile celebrities and their high-profile legal case. But wait, what did Musk have to do with it? Well, as it turns out, the billionaire actually played a key role in their divorce. At least that's what Depp's lawyers argued. They claimed that the billionaire started dating Heard while she was still together with Depp, and that he'd front her the cash to keep up with all the expensive things she was so used to. Musk, being the sort of guy he is, hopped right on Twitter to clarify that he was with Heard before she was ever with Depp and that their relationship ended once she moved on. Yeah, but that's not what your texts showed, buddy. Yep, a few of Musk's texts to Heard were leaked where you could clearly see the billionaire pining over Heard and being putty in her hands. That wasn't a good look for the guy who was actually in a relationship at that time. I'd love $1 billion, but there's no way I'd want to be Musk when he had to go through with the awkward conversation with Grimes after the whole Amber Heard saga. But the man's never really been lucky in love. He's been married 3 times, twice to the same woman, and shares 9 kids with different women. After failing to find love on his own, I guess he decided to pick someone he knew had a successful marriage. You get where I'm going with this, right? In July 2022, the Wall Street Journal claimed that Musk had an affair with Nicole Shanahan, who's married to Sergey Brin, the founder of Google. Yikes! Elon tweeted that this entire thing was total BS, and that he's on great terms with Sergey. He also talked about how he's only met Shanahan only a couple of times, and that too with other people around. Musk said that he was actually at a party with Brin the night before when the news broke that he was sleeping with his wife. The guy just couldn't let this one roll over, though. He really gave tabloids a field day when he tweeted, "Haven't even had sex in ages." I wish I could tell you that was it for Musk and his unhealthy obsession with being in the news, but he was back at it again when he decided to tweet something incredibly tone-deaf. What was it? He stated pronouns suck. This created a ton of controversy, and even Grimes, his partner at the time, weighed in, telling him that while she loves him, he should either turn off his phone or call her. Replying to all the hate, Elon clarified his stance, saying that he does support trans rights, but that these pronouns were a nightmare for him. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he supported trans rights all that much. This wouldn't be the only time Musk was encouraged to get off Twitter. But what did he do when Twitterverse called for the eccentric billionaire to be blocked off the app? He bought the company so he could do whatever the heck he wanted. In April 2022, Elon Musk offered to buy Twitter for $43 billion. But it wasn't just a straightforward business transaction. He started the entire process and realized he was overpaying, as Wall Street analysts had predicted months ago, then decided that he wasn't going to be buying Twitter after all. He said that he was lied to and that 90% of all Twitter users were bots. No one bought his argument, though, because since he had committed to buying Twitter at an insane price, it was clear he was looking for a way out. And what do you know, the company decided to sue him into paying up. Yep, Lady Justice prevailed, and he was forced to buy the platform. To save face, Musk went on to say that he acquired Twitter because civilization needs to have a common digital town square, where a wide range of beliefs can be debated without resorting to violence. Not a lot of folks bought that either. They just thought he bought the social media website so he could say whatever he wanted to. They just thought he bought the social media website so he could say whatever he wanted to because the guy's got some crazy opinions and he needs a place to talk about them. For example, he believes that one of the biggest crises humanity faces isn't the looming Third World War or climate change. No, it's underpopulation. That's the entire reason why he's had so many kids. He stated, "Doing my best to help the underpopulation crisis. A collapsing birth rate is the biggest danger civilization faces by far." The problem with that is the fact that he's factually incorrect. Because till at least the 22nd century, the population is expected to grow. And rumor has it Musk's going to help with the 10th kid he's planning on having. The billionaire's also received quite a lot of backlash because of his policies after acquiring Twitter. Most folks get their news from the site, and how did we know what was real and what wasn't? The blue check mark, of course. Now, to make some more money, Elon Musk started giving out blue check marks to anyone for just $8 a month. Things got real messy real fast. A lot of blue-tick verified parody accounts started showing up. Many celebrities left the platform to avoid all of this, including Gigi Hadid and Whoopi Goldberg. And while Twitter was burning, Musk tweeted that the bird is freed and that everyone should let the good times rolling. Soon after, he fired a bunch of top executives, including the Twitter CEO, saying that moderation was overrated. So he scaled back and fired a bunch of folks who did that, saying that if folks are censored, then Twitter will turn into a far-left echo chamber, and all the far-right folks will make their apps just as Donald Trump did, and that'll cause more division. According to the SpaceX CEO, censorship has meant that the opportunity for dialogue has been lost. On top of that, he's labeled himself as a free speech absolutist. But you know what the problem with that is? He often mistakes hate speech for free speech too. And then to make the company leaner and more efficient, he started firing more people, including a differently abled person, because he believed they couldn't do the job right. The employee at Twitter logged into his computer to get some work done, only to find out that he had been locked out. He figured out what happened, but for 9 days, he wasn't given an answer from the company. So what did he do? He asked Musk on Twitter. The post blew up and Musk replied, accusing the guy of wanting a big payout because he was a prominent active Twitter account and was wealthy. But after realizing just how important this guy was and how, according to his contract, his payout really was massive, Musk reconsidered and apologized to the guy. Of course he did. But enough about Twitter and his family. Musk also lets it loose outside in public. Remember what happened in 2018? During a live interview with Joe Rogan, Elon Musk drank whiskey and smoked weed. Rogan asked him if he can even smoke weed because, you know, he's got stockholders and all to deal with. To which Elon replied, "It's legal, right?" This episode attracted 450,000 viewers, and a lot of folks started talking about how the guy isn't fit to run all these companies. But that's not all that happened in 2018. He also got in trouble for trying to artificially inflate Tesla's stock price. Musk stated that he secured the funding to take Tesla private at $72 billion. Why $72 billion? Because that would turn out to be $420 per share, of course. All of this happened when the automaker was still dealing with a lot of production problems. Now, considering that he said $420 per share and Tesla's stock price was below that, it started rising. Because, you know, folks wanted to make a quick buck. He successfully used a tweet to increase the stock price, and of course, as expected, the SEC got involved. However, almost 5 years later, in February 2023, Elon Musk was found innocent. And there you have it, from increasing his company's value with a single tweet to being at the heart of the Depp versus Heard defamation case. These were Elon Musk's most controversial moments.